What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Nico and Bandy show. Today we were supposed to have a guest on. You may know him, Reggie Fils-Aimé, but unfortunately he was a little busy working on the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase this week. Apparently he was the cameraman. I don't know why he was doing that, but he wasn't able to make it. I'm sure we'll get him next week, though, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we've got that. What games have you been playing, Nico? What have you been playing this week?
I've been playing a couple games, actually, starting with Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2. I think I already mentioned that last week, but man, I love this game. It's actually really, really good, really, really addictive. Mm-hmm. And now they announced the sequel for Switch 2 as well. We'll get back to this later in the podcast, but yeah, now is the perfect time to get into Final Fantasy VII Remake if you haven't already. But man, I've been playing this game. It's chef kiss. It's amazing. And
yeah, I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And obviously, you know, my addiction is still here, so I've been playing a lot of Fortnite Battle Royale. Mm-hmm. Sadly.
Excellent.
Yeah,
yep.
I want to quit, but I never do. So that's the way that's like a toxic relationship, Fortnite and I. So will I quit?
That's really funny.
Stay tuned and subscribe to know.
I'm gonna say probably not. I don't see it happening.
No, it's not happening anytime soon. This game is so fun. But what about you? Have you been playing something new, something cool, something special?
I mean, honestly, this week / last week, I've really just been working on the next marathon video. I've been working on 3D Sonic, and I'm currently at Sonic Heroes. So, actually, yesterday, I finished 100%ing Sonic Heroes. I really like the game. It is super, super tedious to 100% because not only do you have to play all 4 of the campaigns, like 4 times in a row. It's all the same levels, basically. There's extra missions you have to do, and it just takes forever. It took a super long time, but I finally did that, and I'm still playing through Danganronpa very slowly. I'm at, like, the last chapter with the first game, but that's pretty much it for gaming. It really hasn't been much more than that.
Sonic and that weird anime game. Okay, that's solid picks, actually.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be, every time you ask me for, like, the next few months, I'm playing some Sonic game. That's just what it's going to be.
Hey, I'll still keep asking every week, because I want to see the progress, you know?
Yeah, you're getting up-to-date progress, actually. So, yeah.
So we have a big show today, guys, because there have been so many news this week. It's insane. And this morning, actually, the morning we record this, it's Tuesday. Well, no, it's Thursday, actually. Oof, I'm confused. It's
whatever
Thursday.
Day it is.
Yeah.
It's a day of the week.
It's a day of the week, and there has been a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, and there were a lot of things announced there, and we'll get into this once we start doing the news segment, which I guess... Are you ready? You want to jump right into it? Okay.
Yeah, so, we just had a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. And I actually, before we go through the games, what were your overall thoughts on the Direct? Because for me, there wasn't really anything I was super interested in, but there is a lot of really fantastic stuff coming, and then a couple of really cool surprises, especially at the end. Yeah. So I thought it was a pretty good Direct for a partner showcase.
It was actually a really solid one. Typically, I am not excited at all for those Nintendo Direct, the partner showcases, because there's typically only 1 or 2 games I'm really interested in. But this time, man, they've been cooking. They had a lot of things to show, and I guess that's why they did a 30 minutes long partner showcase. Yeah, it almost felt like a traditional Nintendo Direct, like a first-party one, but, I don't know, it had so many cool games, and it was very solid 9 out of 10 for me, for sure.
9 out of 10, yeah. I mean, for me, it's probably, just because there was nothing I was that interested in, I would probably say, a 7, but, again, it's just because there was, there's no Pac-Man game, there's no new Monkey Ball game, it's there's nothing that's third-party that I personally really enjoy was there, but... Still, there was a lot of really cool stuff, and it started with a game that was actually announced at the Game Awards, and that is Orbitals, and it's a really cool vintage anime co-op game. The video's unavailable, but I'm still going to talk about it.
Okay.
It went private. That's really funny. Well, that's okay. We'll keep going. Orbitals, it is a very, very cool 80s anime-styled game. It's actually a style we haven't really seen in a game before. Like, we have seen, obviously, there's a billion anime games out there, but specifically in that vintage style is something that is very new. And it's going to have game share on Switch 2. Did it say it was exclusive to Switch 2? Because I feel like that.
Yeah, the game was actually exclusive to Switch 2. All right, let me go ahead and bring back the trailer. It fixed it.
Okay,
yeah.
I don't remember if they... Maybe they said that during the Game Awards. I don't remember. But I think that's kind of surprising that it's only coming to Switch 2, because this feels like something that would release on everything.
I know.
So I guess I'm going to get it, because I actually think the game looks really, really fun.
It really feels like
this
those
is one of the ones I'm like, okay, I'll get this at some point.
Yeah, it feels like those old school animes from the 90s, you know, the Dragon Ball, the
It's
Sailor
like the
Moons.
Jetsons or something. Yeah, exactly.
It's really, really cool. And it's a co-op game. Reminds me a bit of Split Fiction. So, you know, the screen is split in half and you got to work with your teammate. It looks really good.
Yeah, it actually looks really fun. Yeah, I think for the art style alone, I'll probably get it, because it's extremely well done. It's weird. I'm honestly kind of surprised we haven't really seen another game attempt this. Now, I know there's like a bajillion games out there, but I personally have never seen a game that has gone for this specific style. I think that's cool.
It really looks fun. Looks like the kind of game you play once, because, you know, it's a puzzle game. So once you figure out all the puzzles, maybe the replay value isn't there, but the core experience looks good enough for me to also get it. So yeah, there was Orbitals. After that, the next game was Paranormal Sight, which I don't know if you care about. I didn't really care, but I mean,
it just looks like another game to me. But
yeah, this one is kind of weird. It's a detective game. There's like a ghost from outer space or something. I don't know. Even the trailer was a bit cheesy. But it looks okay. Do we have gameplay? I'm just trying to pull up gameplay. See, ghost.
I think it's like a visual novel kind of game. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a visual novel. Oh, that's scary. So that's coming out in 2 weeks. So if you're into that kind of game, it's coming out real soon. The next one was a dinosaur game, but not the one you expect. It's Tokyo Scramble. So this one is all about surviving a dinosaur attack, so you can't really fight those guys. If they see you, you're dead. That's what I gathered from this one.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this one looks okay. I'm sure most of these games are good, but it's probably not one that I'll end up getting.
The only reason I wanted to bring that one up, let me fast forward a bit here in the trailer, is that it uses game share, but in a super weird way. They don't show you anymore. They only show you in the direct. But basically, you can share controls. So this is the game where you can use game share to share controls. So up to 4 players can control the same character. So one controller moves, the other one controls the camera, then the other one can jump. Like, that was...
Oh my god, this is like the Minus World videos where we used to do that.
I know, but now this is a feature they really wanted to touch upon, and I don't know, man. I think this is not going to work.
Oh, no. There's no way. I think it's funny, though, that we're seeing a game actually try something like that.
Because, yeah, one thing we know from doing that with Minus World is that if you have one troll, it's over. It's over.
This guy right here just likes to push the B button.
You want to push B?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, not this one. Oh, I didn't click on Valheim. But yeah, the next one was Valheim, a Viking survival game. So you get to build. It's Minecraft, but with Vikings. So that's cool. 10 players online. I mean, I like that. Have you played Hollow Knight?
I have. I've played only a couple hours of it. And when I did play it, I was very, very tired, so I don't remember a lot of it. But
okay.
I can't say I'm super surprised to see a Switch 2 edition, where I think all they're really doing is enhancing the visuals. I don't know if they're adding any other content beyond that, but I'm very glad that it is free, which is not a surprise. It's the same company that released Silksong, one of the most anticipated games of all time, for $20. So them dropping this for free, not a surprise at all. But I think it's cool that this was shown off really briefly. Like, hey, if you want to play the original game and it looks nicer, better frame rate, there you go. Now there's a way to do it.
Exactly. And I think the sequel, Silksong, was already had a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So now you can have the same performance on both, which is pretty cool. The next one was The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, which is a game that is made by Square Enix. So it reminds me a lot of, Octopath Traveler and those types of 2D HD RPG games. But this one is more action-based, so you move your character around and you attack in real time. There's already a demo out on the eShop that you can play, so if you want to see if this is the type of game you like, you can already try it. I did play the demo. I don't know if you did.
That's not really the kind of game that appeals to me, so I've not played it. But there was actually a lot of demos in this direct, which is nice.
In this direct, yeah, exactly. Typically, I don't really like those games, those HD 2D Square Enix games, but this one was more action-focused, so I tried it. It's fun. I enjoyed it. Will I pick up the game? I'm not sure. It was fun, but I don't know if I want to play 60 hours of this, because it's a Square Enix RPG,
to be honest.
So
yeah,
it's gonna take a while.
It's too time consuming. Yeah,
I know. Yeah, it takes too long. But this game launches June 18, so now it has a release date, which is actually super cool. I think the next one you were actually hyped about. It's Super Bomberman Collection.
Cool. Yeah, this is one of the few games that I'm a lot more familiar with. So I do like Bomberman. I'm not super good at it, but I think it's pretty cool that not only is this like a big collection, but it's also releasing games that have never been re-released in North America. I believe 3, 4, and 5 are for the first time being localized here. And there's also like a Famicom version of Bomberman. So that's pretty neat. I really like seeing these kinds of collections come out on the Switch. I've gotten quite a few of them. Like I have like the Castlevania collections. I have most of the Mega Man collections. The Contra ones. So it's cool to see more of this stuff.
Totally. I agree. And basically this one features Bomberman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean Super Bomberman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you said, Bomberman 1 and 2 on the Famicom, which I didn't know we never played that here, but apparently it's new. And there's a bus rush mode, so there's buses in Bomberman? I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't played a lot of Bomberman, so I'm not super familiar with it, but I still think it's cool that they're doing collections like this.
Yeah, I actually like that. If you want to play Bomberman, it launches today. And also, as we can see, it supports Game Share. So there's a lot of games that are starting to support Game Share, which is really cool. Because you only need one copy and you can play with a bunch of friends. So this is actually really neat. I like
DS
that.
Download Play. It's so back.
It's back,
it's actually back.
It's back, but this time it's streaming instead of downloading a demo. But it's the same thing. It's the same idea.
It's the same concept. Yep.
Exactly. After that, I was very excited by Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, obviously, this was the rumored one, so no surprise. We all expected it to be revealed. So, this is the sequel to Final Fantasy VII Remake, and this one is already out on PS5 already, but now it's going to be out on Switch 2, probably Xbox and PC. And I don't know much about it, because as I previously said, I've never played Final Fantasy VII, not even like the old school PlayStation games. So everything here is new for me, the story and all of that. So I'm really excited about this game coming out on June 3rd. So I'm not going to have to wait that long to play the sequel.
Yeah, it's not that far away. Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff is coming out within like the first half of 2026.
Yup.
So there's actually so if you're one of those people that only owns a Switch or only owns a Switch 2, there's a lot of games coming out that's third party.
Yeah, and some of them, they look really good. Like the frame rate looks good, the performance mode, like everything looks pretty good. Like it's not subpar versions. It's really
I mean they look
good
okay.
ports.
They look pretty solid.
Exactly. Like I'm playing Final Fantasy VII right now, and it looks great. Like maybe it looks, of course, it looks better on PS5, duh. But for a Switch 2 game, it looks fantastic. Like how do they pull that off? Like it's really.
I mean, the
really
Switch 2 is pretty strong. Like it's a solid. Like it really is kind of like a mini PS4. And even like a lot of PS5 games and PS4 games, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. Yeah. Like obviously, some PS5 games look fantastic, but there's still I think we're getting to the point where it's really hard to tell the difference between like a like a game from like the mid to late 2010s to the 2020s, just because of diminishing returns. So now that the handheld hardware is getting to the point where it's almost competing with like a PS4 / Xbox Series S level, it's hard to tell the difference, and that's awesome.
That's a good thing.
yeah, that's great. And then after that, we got Pragmata. And this is another game that was announced during the Game Awards, and it's a third-person shooter game, and it has some sort of like hacking puzzle mechanics. It looks interesting. Again, I probably won't get it. There is an Amiibo with it, and I've been keeping up with the Amiibo. I'll wait until the Amiibo goes on sale before getting it. I'm not going to spend like $30, whatever it's going to cost. I'll get it for really cheap just to keep up with it.
Okay, I love how you're not going to pick up the game, but you're going to pick up the Amiibo. Like, to me, that makes no sense, but I respect that.
Dude, I have so many Amiibo, and I don't have the games for them. Like, tons of those.
But yeah, this game looks really cool. I kind of like these types of games, you know, the more mature third-person shooter with like a funny mechanic. And this one looks good. It's coming out April 24, so once again in 2 months.
Yeah,
that's
pretty soon.
Cool. Yeah, pretty soon.
I don't know when it's... Is this coming out with the other consoles? I don't remember if the game's already out or not. I'm not sure.
No, it's not out. It's gonna come out at the same time as all of the other consoles, so... That's kind of neat. Yeah, that's cool.
Actually that's good, because usually with these kinds of games, they come out like a year or two after the original game, so to have it launch with it is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a couple games that are starting to launch multi-plat all at the same time. Like even the new Resident Evil Requiem is going to come out on PS5, Switch 2, and Xbox all at the same time. Well, I said Xbox. Maybe it's not coming out on Xbox. Is anything coming out on Xbox? What is an Xbox? You know, I don't know at this point.
Gears of War.
Gears of War is an Xbox. Okay.
That's about all that's left.
Yup. Soon we won't be talking about Xbox, just like we don't talk about the dinosaurs from the brand new Turok game.
Yeah, Turok Origins. Now, I don't know if this is brand new or not, but I personally have not heard of any new Turok games since the N64.
Yep, same.
So, I think this is new. I would have to double check, though. But regardless, it is still very cool to get like a brand new Turok game for the Switch.
Yep, for sure. Like, I've never played Turok on N64 because these games always scared me as a kid. Like, I was like, oh no, dinosaur, I'm scared. Baby Nico was scared of dinosaurs, but maybe I'll try this one. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, they're cool. They actually did re-releases, I think, of the first and second Turok game, just like ports of the N64 ones for the Switch years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to try it for sure then. Let me see if I have footage for this next one. Yeah,
so
Digimon?
Next is the Digimon Storytime Stranger. Now, you know, I'm not super familiar with the Digimon games, but I do know that games rarely come out for Digimon, so seeing one here is kind of surprising. And, like, again, maybe this has already been announced somewhere else, but I haven't seen it until now, so that's kind of interesting. And it has a performance mode, so you can do 4K 30 or 1080 60.
I like that. I respect when they do that, because I don't know how you play your games. I prefer a 60 FPS experience, so when given the choice, I will always go for performance mode instead of, what do they call it, pro mode, graphics mode? Quality. Okay, never mind.
Quality mode, yeah.
Yeah, I prefer
I'll
performance
always go
to
performance.
Quality. Same.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, I like nice graphics, but the whole point of a game is to actually control what you're doing.
Yep.
So, yeah, if I can make it control better, then that's the way I'd rather play it.
Same. So, yeah, that's Digimon Storytime Stranger. I think the next one was Monster Hunter. So, have you played
Monster
this
Hunter
one?
Stories 3. I've played one of the Monster Hunter games on the Switch a long time ago. I only played it one time, but I've played none of the Stories games. These are kind of like a subset of just Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
They're completely different. I think they're more like RPGs, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I actually think there's also more Monster Hunter Amiibo coming out this year as well. I don't know if it's correlated with this game or not, but dude, it just never ends with Amiibo. And there's even more that we're going to get to in a minute. They announced more of them today. I'm just like, guys, stop.
Yep. Your wallet
please.
is crying
Dude,
right
I'm
now.
so tired of, oh my God, please stop.
Well,
oh my gosh.
we're not stopping because the next game is Resident Evil Requiem, which is actually one of those games that have not one, but two amiibos for you to collect.
And it's they have a Leon S. Kennedy amiibo. Like,
oh my
God,
God,
even if I didn't already have all the amiibo, I would still get it anyway because Leon Kennedy's one of my favorite video game characters of all time.
Yeah, Leon is the GOAT, dude.
So cool.
Like, Resident Evil 4, I've played that game so many times. It's ridiculous. So yeah, definitely I'm also picking up the Leon amiibo. And you know, at this point, if I'm starting to collect Resident Evil amiibos, might as well get the Grace amiibo as well to have both of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically it's a new Resident Evil game, and this one is split into two different gameplay styles from what I've understood. So basically Grace is more of a survival horror genre, and when you play as Leon, well, kind of like Resident Evil 4, you kick ass and punch people in the throat focused. And yeah, you fight them. It looks cool. I haven't played the past Resident Evil. I think the last one I played was Resident Evil 6, so I still have yet to play Resident Evil 7 and Village. But I think I'm picking them all up on Switch 2, and I'm going to try to beat them all because I enjoy Resident Evil.
I've purchased all of them on Steam, but I've only gotten around to playing... Well, I've played Resident Evil 4, the original, a billion times, but I've recently played 5 and 6, and I've played a bit of the Resident Evil 4 remake, but I have not played any of the others. And that's because like I was trying to finish Resident Evil 6, and I finally got around to finishing that like a few months ago or something. So I feel like I can finally get to like all the remakes. I know how good the remakes are.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool to finally get to those.
That's cool. Yeah, what else is there to talk about Resident Evil? Yeah, it's coming out with the Amiibo. They're also releasing all of these old school games. Let's see that beautiful controller. Oh my god,
oh,
it's so
yes.
ugly. I hate it. It's the worst, dude.
The greatest controller. I mean, well, actually, no, the Smash Bros. Pro controller was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is just like, there's just nothing to it. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool because it almost looks like a newspaper on the controller, but it also just, I don't know. There's not... It just feels like, oh, let's just take like a screenshot from the game, zoom in, and then slap it on the controller. That's kind of all it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. I can see that. I don't know. I'm not going to pick up that one up. Let's take a look at those Amiibo. So that's the Grace one and the Leon. They look good. I mean, they're Amiibo.
Yep.
Leon has
I'm
an axe.
sure they'll look pretty good in person. They usually do.
Exactly. So they're gonna come out on summer 2026. So yeah, that's kind of weird. The game is coming out at the end of this month, but we're gonna have to wait until like July to get the plastic figures that go with the game.
That's
DLC,
so weird how they do that.
Mark?
And it's probably like receive in-game items. Like that's 99% of Amiibo.
They already said that it was to receive skins. So look at
go.
This beautiful Leon weapon skin.
Wow. Thank God I got a camo skin. That's worth the $30 the Amiibo is going to be. I'm actually curious what they're going to price the Amiibo at, because like those Street Fighter 6 ones that were priced at $40 each flopped super, super hard. Like you can literally get them for like $5 now at Best Buy. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, no one wanted those Amiibo for some reason.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to price these that high. I think they're probably going to be around 25 to 30.
Probably.
Because 40 was like, they were testing the limit. That was too much.
That's when they realized, okay, we went too far this time around.
Yeah. But the end of the Direct was probably the best part. It was funny. I was like talking with Nico the whole time the Direct was happening. I'm just like, yo, Starfield? And Nico's like, no!
Anything but Starfield. And that's what we got.
We didn't get it.
Anything but Starfield. Let's go.
Well, we got three Bethesda games. We got Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition coming with all the expansion packs. We got Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, another Xbox game now on the Switch, and the Elder Scrolls 4 Remastered, that Shadow Drop. I think the Shadow dropped last year.
Yep.
So, honestly, 3 really, really great Bethesda games just coming to the Switch too, and they're all coming very soon. I don't think they're all out yet. I think one of them's, February for Fallout 4, May for Indiana Jones, and then the Elder Scrolls 4 Remaster, we don't know yet. Just sometime 2026.
They'll shadow drop it on Switch 2 the same way they shadow dropped it on all of the other consoles, I think. So This one is more, demanding hardware and software wise. So I think they're gonna spend more time, optimizing it to have a better experience. So that's why it's coming out later. But yeah, Fallout 4 coming out in 2 weeks. So this one is definitely ready already. They're just waiting to drop it. Indiana Jones, yeah, that looks fun as well. So yeah, 3 good Bethesda games coming out on Switch 2. Like, no more Skyrim, guys. We can play more than Skyrim on Nintendo consoles. That's pretty neat, actually.
I'm sure that's still... We need Skyrim Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Don't we have it already? Maybe,
I don't think so. I mean, you can play Skyrim on Switch 1, but we need a Switch 2 edition with higher resolution.
But we have Skyrim Anniversary Edition for Nintendo Switch 2, though. So...
Yeah, but they could re-release it again. You don't understand. They could just re-release it for forever.
Agreed.
And just never make a new one. Yeah.
Why make a new one when you can release Skyrim forever? Totally agree.
I mean, it sounds like a joke. That's just what they do because people keep buying it over and over again.
I guess it's a good game. Maybe.
I guess so. I've never played Skyrim. I have the game. I got it for like $5 on Steam years ago. Just never got around to playing it.
Yup, same. I've never played it, but
yeah.
maybe next time.
Direct.
Maybe next time they release it. Who knows? I'm definitely gonna play Fallout though, because Fallout. The last one I played was Fallout 3 on PlayStation 3. So yeah, I want to try Fallout 4 for sure. This is a great series. I enjoy it. Okay, well that's pretty much everything they said about.
Yeah, that was the direct. Yep.
As you can see, it was pretty beefy. Like, keep in mind, this wasn't a Nintendo Direct. It was a partner showcase. And typically, they only have like 1 or 2 bangers and then a bunch of, filler content in a way. But now, this one was big. Lots.
I found I found super interesting. I think a lot of things like Call of Duty and Duskbloods, those bigger third-party games weren't even shown here. Yeah. Which means that I think we're getting a general direct pretty soon. It could be later this month or like March or something. Because they didn't show any of that stuff. They're probably saving it for a general direct because I'm sure they're going to have one at some point, whenever that may be. Because I still think 3D Mario is happening this year. Just because they had a partner showcase today doesn't mean they can't have a general direct soon. Like, they've been doing partner showcase partner general for like the past couple years. So I can imagine it's coming up.
Yeah, and I've seen some rumors on Twitter that, right after this one, we might not be waiting that long for the next Direct. So, to be continued.
I don't think it'll be that long, honestly.
Yeah, couple weeks top, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but regardless, this is a pretty good Direct. So
it was a really good one. So, are you ready to move on with the weekly news that we picked this week?
I sure am. We're starting with Sonic Crossworlds. Now, did you actually... I don't know if I've ever talked to you about this. Did you ever get a chance to play this game?
I played this game. I got it on Switch 1. I played it quite a lot. Okay. And then when they released the Switch 2 edition last December, I think, for like $10, I bought it and I played more. It's a great game. I really, really enjoy it. Like, I think I played it more than Mario Kart World, to be honest.
Wow, now I didn't play it more than Mario Kart World, but I did play a lot of it. So I ended up getting it on PC, and I've kept up with all the DLCs. So like they've dropped like a SpongeBob stage and like a Minecraft stage as well, and then like a bunch of characters. And they're still doing like Pac-Man and Mega Man. I think like Avatar and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're doing all these wacky crossover characters.
Yeah.
So I really like the game, but apparently the game only sold a little over 1 million copies, which wasn't enough for Sega.
It was disappointing to them. Like, they were expecting, I don't know, to kick Mario's butt, but no, they totally didn't. It's kind of sucks. Like, yeah, because the game has like positive feedbacks online. Like, most people that played it do enjoy it, and the reviews are solid. But even though people are saying good things about it, it seems like they're not buying the game at all. So, well, I mean, they're buying it. There's 1 million copies sold, but they were expecting more. To them, it's a bit of a failure right now, which kind of sucks.
I mean, I think it'll probably end up selling around 2 million once all the DLC comes out, because some of the characters that they're adding in are just so out there that it's going to be hard for people to not at least give those a try. So I'm sure it'll pick up a little bit, but yeah, I mean, like, you can't really expect to compete with Mario Kart. Like, Mario Kart is such a staple, and that came out, like, what? I think that came out in June of last year, and this came out in September of last year. Those are really close together.
Yep.
So I'm sure a lot of people that didn't have, like, a huge amount of, like, money to spend on games, they're gonna pick Mario Kart over Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. They just are.
Yeah, and especially when Mario Kart is actually bundled with the freaking console you're buying. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, let's be real, like, no one bought the Switch 2 without Mario Kart bundle. Well, not a lot of people did. I did, but that's because I wanted the physical copy of Mario Kart. That's a whole other story. But most people actually bought the bundle. So, yeah, you can't compete
Yeah, I mean,
with
I
the
bought the
freaking
bundle. It was technically cheaper than this game. Like, this game is $70.
Yep.
So that is kind of expensive. I think they probably should have priced it at $60. Like, I know, like, game costs are going up and up and up, but, like, people's incomes are not going up. So it's like, if you're gonna do $70 for a game, you really have to justify the cost. And I think probably that price point really hurt them. Like, I can understand selling a mainline Sonic game for $70, but like a spin-off racing game, it's a lot harder to get that sale when you're pricing it that high. And then the DLC is pretty, I think it's like $20 for the DLC.
Yeah.
$30 for the DLC. Yeah.
Maybe it's 30 Canadian, 20 US, but still, like, for a DLC, like, this is not Smash Bros. Like, I'm not gonna pay $30 for freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So, I don't know, man. I didn't buy the DLC. Like, as I said, I enjoyed the game. I played it quite a lot, but I bought 0 DLC for that one because I feel like the base game has enough content for me to be happy with. So,
yeah, fair enough.
According to Sega, though, they are planning to sell 1 more million copies because of the DLC. So they think the DLC should be enough to get interest back into the game. So, is that gonna happen? Are they wrong? I don't know.
Mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I could see them eventually getting to like 2 million, but probably not any higher than that.
And it's kind of sad that nowadays selling 2 million copies of a game is considered a failure to a bunch of game studios. Like, I feel like the expectations are insane at this point because it costs too much.
If I made a game and it got 1 million copies, I would be like flabbergasted. Like, what do you mean 1 million people bought this game that I made? That would be insane.
Yep. But with AAA studios, no, you gotta sell like 10 millions to even break even, and not even make profit, just break even. Like, it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, this game I kind of understand because, like, this is a lot of licensing deals, and I can imagine getting a lot of these characters, like especially like SpongeBob and all the Nickelodeon characters are probably super expensive. So I don't even know if they've broken even with 1 million sales. I mean, it's hard to say.
Yeah, I actually don't know, but yeah, sadly, it's not selling that great. Sorry, Sonic. Yeah. I did do my part. I bought the game, but I can't do more.
I mean, I got all 3 of them. I got Mario Kart, I got Sonic, and then I got Kirby.
All right.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Are you getting ready for this weekend, Nathan? Do you have your chicken wings? Do you have your pizza? Are you ready for the big game?
Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl?
Of course.
Oh,
I'm such a big football fan.
I had footage of Sonic. Well, I forgot to play it. Anyways, let's move on to the Super Bowl thing.
That's okay.
Yeah, this is a weird news, but they already announced that there's going to be trailers for the Super Mario Galaxy movie and Minion 3 at the Super Bowl. So, do we care?
Oh, and Toy Story 5. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of things.
Yeah, I mean, do I care about the Mario Galaxy movie trailer at the Super Bowl? I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'd care, but I guess I could say I'm not that surprised about it because it costs what, like $5-6 million to get a commercial in the Super Bowl.
10 millions for 30 seconds nowadays.
It's 10 million. Well, like that's kind of like chump change for a Nintendo movie, considering the Mario Bros. Movie made $1 billion in profit. And I don't know if this movie will make $1 billion, but it'll probably make 500 to 600 million. It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
So them throwing an ad into the Super Bowl, I think, only makes sense. I don't know if they'll get any sort of return on investment, but just getting more the general audience aware that the movie exists is definitely a good thing.
Yeah, I think maybe they just want to spread the word out that the movie's coming real soon. So the way to do that is by having the commercial at the Super Bowl, because there's a lot of people watching that.
Yeah, I think like probably Nintendo's had a lot of success with putting their trailers in Super Bowls. Like I remember in 2017 when they had a Nintendo Switch and like a Breath of the Wild trailer. I think that trailer convinced tons and tons of people to get a Switch and made them realize, oh my God, there's like Zelda still exists. I think a lot of people kind of forgot Zelda games existed at the time.
Yeah, a lot of people think Nintendo doesn't exist anymore and that Mario is just like this classic game from their childhood.
It's an old school thing, yeah.
They have no idea.
It still exists.
It still exists. Like it hasn't. They haven't released a proper 3D game in 8 years, but it's still a thing. I promise. Mario exists. He's alive somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, just like you, I actually don't really watch the Super Bowl, but I remember just making sure to watch that commercial in 2017 because of all the hype. Like, oh, Nintendo's gonna have a Switch commercial. You should watch it. And yeah, I watched it. I was actually hyped for that. So, but this time I'm not gonna be watching the Super Bowl for the Mario Galaxy movie. I guess I'll just wait for the trailer to drop on YouTube the following day or something.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I mean, I think I'll actually look through more of the Super Bowl commercials because I usually don't even bother looking at them on YouTube. It's just not something I really care about, but I am curious what they're going to do with Toy Story 5. Like, why another... Well, I know why they're doing another Toy Story, because it'll make a lot of money.
Yeah,
but,
that's the
like,
only
what
reason.
the heck is what's the story going to be? I guess I'm a little curious about that, but yeah, I mean, I'll definitely check out the Galaxy trailer. We'll probably talk about that next week.
Yeah, hopefully it's a new trailer and not just reused things that we saw in the Direct. I hope for new content.
Yeah.
It's only going to be 30 seconds too, so I mean, just showing new scenes for 30 seconds doesn't spoil the movie, so I think they might do that. But yeah, we'll know more about it next week after the Super Bowl is done, and yeah, it's going to be cool.
Yeah. But that's not it. There's also going to be a Pokemon Super Bowl ad of some sort celebrating 30 years of Pokemon.
Yep. I don't know what they are going to show. Like, it's just to celebrate. They're not like this is the only teaser we've seen. Like, it's 20 seconds of Jigglypuff waiting for her big performance. So is it only going to be a commercial of Jigglypuff singing? Like, I don't know what this is all about.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. But, I mean, it's just promoting Pokemon in general.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to show new games, new movies, new series, nothing. I think they just want to bring back Pokemon to the mainstream media. So, there you go. Pokemon.
Yep.
That's Jigglypuff. Well, that's all the news we have for the Super Bowl. So, I guess we can move on to one of your favorite topic, actually, Amiibo.
Yeah, we're going back to Amiibo again, yes. Yeah, so Nintendo's been cutting down the price of Amiibo. So, yeah, on the screen we got the Mario Galaxy ones. I think those are only $25 now. They were supposed to be like 30 or something.
Yeah, they were supposed to be 39, but now they're going to be 34.
So. $34.99. Okay.
Still way too expensive, but at least
yeah, it's too much.
A price drop is fine.
It is cheaper.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and then I didn't even realize this till now, but they're also going to be dropping the price of the Kirby Air Rider Amiibo. So the Meta Knight one, instead of being 50, is 45, which is still way too much. I'll just wait until they're $20. Like I'm sorry, I'm not spending this much on an Amiibo.
Totally understandable. It's not worth more than $20. That's the price I picked them up at. I'm not gonna, even at like 45. I'm not buying that. It's way too expensive.
No, that's way too expensive.
But yeah, now we're getting $5 price cuts on upcoming Amiibos, so that's cool. But keep in mind that when we started collecting Amiibos back in the Wii U era, they were $12.99, and now they're $34.99. Come on, what?
Yeah, that's a bit absurd. Like, obvious, and we've talked about this before on the podcast. You know, inflation's a thing. Things do have to go up in cost a little bit. This is really going way overboard.
Yep.
So would not be surprised if all of these Amiibo sell horribly again and they go down in price to like $10, and you could just pick them up at your local Target or Best Buy for like nothing.
Well, at this point, this is my strategy for collecting Amiibo. I just wait for a sale or a secret sale at GameStop because they have those here in Canada. The secret sales, only in store. Don't tell anyone. And then Reddit posts it, so everyone knows about it. But yeah, I'm waiting for one of these secret sales and then I'll pick those up. But I'm not picking them up for $40 or $35 or $45. Yeah. Too expensive.
I always just wait like a month or two, and then suddenly, oh, this Amiibo is now $20. I'm like, okay, like I'll go up to 20 for one, but that's about it.
They look good though. I'm not gonna lie.
They do look good. Yeah, the quality is pretty solid.
And they are bigger than traditional Amiibo, but I mean, if bigger means $40 Amiibo, make them smaller. That's my opinion.
Yeah. No, they're trying to make an excuse. Like, no, you're just making the shell slightly bigger. Like, I'm sorry. No.
Yep. No.
It's too much still.
And do we even know what they're going to do in-game? Like, I know they're going to be used for the Rosalina and Mario Amiibo. I know they're going to be used in Mario Galaxy 1+2, but what are they going to give you? Like an extra life or something dumb and useless?
Yeah, I mean, I actually think that's exactly what they do. I think they both do something different. I think Mario, you get like an extra life, and then Rosalina, I don't think it has anything to do with the storybook pages. I'm pretty sure you get like star bits or something. I don't remember. It's been a few months since I've looked at, because they did like kind of show like what the functionality was, but I don't really remember. It's been a minute.
Yeah, and like they didn't drop with Mario Galaxy 1+2, so my interest also dropped. Like releasing an Amiibo like 6 months after the game it is meant for. Why do I care?
Yeah, it's like, what's the point? But I mean, the Mario Galaxy ones are really damn good. Like, I mean, come on, Mario's like it's got Good A Galaxy right underneath him, like with a launch star. It's so well done. It's very, very cool.
It is looking good, not gonna lie. But yeah, too expensive.
Yeah,
bring the price down.
Too expensive.
I'll buy them.
Yep. Yeah, next we're going to be talking about YouTube because it's coming to Nintendo Switch 2 in, I guess, this month. Maybe this month.
Yeah, it's a rumor, and the source has been deleted. So there was a source, but if you click the source now, it just says that the video doesn't exist. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think this is inevitable. Like, you know, YouTube came out on Switch 1. So, yeah, there'll be a Switch 2 one eventually.
Like, I don't know why it's taking so long, to be honest. Like, what is so different about Switch 1 and Switch 2 that is taking YouTube, like, a freaking year to release a stupid app to watch their thing? Like,
I don't know. I mean, they never released Netflix on the Switch.
Is it maybe that they realize that, like, the people using game consoles to watch those softwares are not making a lot of... they're not making up a big number? Maybe it's not worth porting the app onto the consoles? I don't know.
I mean, that's all I can think of is like a lot of people just don't do that. But the thing is I have seen a lot of people's like Switches and like their game time, and tons of people spend hundreds of hours watching YouTube off of their Switch.
Yep.
So I feel like it's got to be worth it to some extent to at least get YouTube and the other streaming platforms on there. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Like I personally I don't use any of these apps on the Switch because I could just use my computer. It's a lot more easy and faster usually. But not everyone has access to like a nice computer or like fancy consoles or TVs. Some people only have a Switch and that's it.
Yeah, I can see that. I can also see people just lying down in their bed in handheld mode and watching YouTube on their Switch because maybe they don't have a phone or they don't want to use their phones. So this is a good thing. And like the Switch 2 has a bigger screen too. So what are you waiting for, Google? Bring that thing to Switch 2.
Right?
I know a lot of people want to watch it. It shouldn't take that long.
Slightly off topic, but it was just announced today that YouTube is now the most profitable streaming platform in the world. They made $60 billion in 2025. Netflix made $45 billion. So,
ooh, dang, that's
YouTube's number one now.
I guess that's why. Yeah, okay. Never mind. But yeah, YouTube is number one. Good job, YouTube. Can you stop promoting weird anti-consumer practices on your platform? That would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, it's probably all the AI content is what they're making money off of.
Yep. And
it's probably why it's happened. Yeah, they can just spam the crap out of it.
They're planning for more AI slop. That's what the CEO said. So Stay tuned.
Yay.
We might be replaced by AI in an upcoming podcast. So this is going to be great.
I can't wait.
Maybe we
Awesome.
are AI already and you don't notice. Maybe this is just deep fake. Maybe we're not even there.
Actually, I wouldn't necessarily hate, like, if one day I'm like, well, obviously, what if I'm like 50 years old, but I still wanted to look like 25? It would be kind of cool to have like a way to use myself is like an AI avatar. I don't think I'd ever actually do it, but I think that would be an interesting idea. I could see a lot of people doing that. Like, if they don't want to look like they've aged, I could see that being a practical use for something like YouTube. But anyway, we're getting completely off topic.
I can see that, but come on, everybody ages. Like, why do we have to
like
pretend
just embrace it. You just gotta
yeah.
embrace it. Exactly.
We're old and we still like video games. It's okay. You can do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
All right. This next topic is amazing. You're gonna love it. So, are you excited about Pokemon Pokopia, this Minecraft game with Pokemon coming out next month? Are you looking forward
Am I excited
to
for it? I mean, it looks fun. I don't know if I'll get a chance to play it, but it looks cool.
So you're not excited, but let me hype you up because we have something crazy, okay?
Yes.
You like free stuff? You like pre-order bonuses, right? Like everyone.
If it's free? Yes.
It is free, okay. So, if you pre-order Pokemon Pokopia from Amazon, well, you'll get something for free, and it's gonna be crazy. Do you want to know what it is? It's gonna be insane. You're not ready for what is coming your way.
Tell me.
It is a plant. You are getting a
Oh my god!
Actually,
No way.
a digital plant, an in-game plant to put in your Pokemon Pokopia house. Wow!
No way. Wow.
Isn't that crazy, dude? You get a plant, exclusive plant DLC. Oh my god.
That's pretty nuts.
When I first saw this news, I was like, are we... Why? Why is that a pre-order bonus? It's a freaking digital plant that you put in your digital house, in your digital game. Like, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes the in-game like free stuff that they do to try to like sell you on something is just not very good.
Well,
this is one of those instances.
It's bad, dude.
Yeah,
like,
this is one of the laziest ones I've ever seen. I got to be honest. It's pretty bad.
Like, it doesn't even look good. It's not even a special plant. It's just a potted plant to put in your house. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I know it's not like newsworthy, but I just wanted to bring it up for the meme that, yeah, this is the worst pre-order bonus I've ever seen. And
that's pretty bad. Yeah.
It is a bad one. Like, but now that this is a thing, will you pre-order the game? Are you sold?
Well, now I have to get it, obviously.
Then that works.
Come on.
Might be the worst pre-order, but it works. But yeah, if you're just gonna have this as a pre-order bonus, you might as well just not have anything. I'm just saying, but
yeah, seriously,
that's an A for effort. Oh, good job, Pokemon Company. Yep. One day you'll figure it out.
Yeah, so the next thing I guess we want to touch on is Splatoon Raiders, as it got a trademark. It's been updated for publication of February 17th. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to get a direct on February 17th talking about the game, but it is interesting that it is coming up very soon. So we might even just get like an overview trailer or something soon.
Yeah, maybe
the game's supposed to come out this year. Yeah, it could just be that.
I think it's the only game that Nintendo has announced last year that still doesn't have a proper release date. It only has a vague 2026. So
does the Fire Emblem game have a release date?
Oh, maybe you're right. There's also Fire Emblem. True.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, those two games still have yet... We don't know much about them, but especially Splatoon Raiders. Like, this was dropped out of nowhere. When was this dropped? Let me see. 7 months ago.
It was like it was almost a year ago.
On June 10th.
So I'm very, very excited for this, actually. It's probably my most anticipated game as of right now. So I've been a big Splatoon fan ever since the Wii U. Yeah. So I'm really, really curious to see like what the heck this is, because it's supposed to be a spin-off. It looks like it's going to be based around Salmon Run, which I'm super down for. Salmon Run has kind of become my favorite part of Splatoon. Like, I like the multiplayer a lot, but I do really enjoy Salmon Run a lot, too.
Yeah, totally agree. I want to learn more about it. But yeah, the news basically, like you said, it's the patent, the trademark filling with a publication date of February 17. Okay. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Maybe we're just reading too much into every little detail.
There's no way to really know.
I know. People have replied. They have pinged Nate the Hate, which is a reputable leaker. And he replied that he doesn't have anything to share about this news. He doesn't have anything to share about Splatoon Raiders. So it's unlikely that this was anything, but I want to learn more about it.
Yeah, I mean, that happens a lot. Like, trademarks will come and go all the time. Like, we've been getting trademarks for Eternal Darkness still, and it's like we haven't seen a re-release or anything in that franchise for over 20 years.
Yeah, I have a feeling they also have... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say it doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. And what I was going to say is that they usually have to, keep the trademark alive to avoid, someone else just trademarking it and basically stealing the trademark in a way. I don't know if that works this way, but I think that's one of the reasons they do that. So maybe they just had to, renew the Splatoon Raiders trademark, and that's all there is to it. And maybe this is not even a news.
I mean, I guess it's just another indication that we'll probably hear about Splatoon Raiders soon.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that was going to happen anyway, regardless of this happening or not.
Yeah, I have a feeling the next time we get a proper first-party Nintendo Direct, they're going to reveal everything that there is to know about Splatoon Raiders, including the release date. So, Splatoon typically releases in the summer, right? If I remember correctly, for Splatoon 1 and 2, at least.
Yeah, even 3 released in, I think it was August, if I'm not mistaken. So it's usually a summer game.
So I have a feeling we might get
summer
this
game
in July, maybe July, August. So this might come out sooner than later. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. This week, Nintendo released their sales, their earnings, and all of the investors thing that they care about to know if Nintendo's doing great. So now we have a list of the best selling Nintendo Switch 2 games and how many pieces they sold. So I don't know if you want to touch that a bit. The games
I mean, there's not a lot of info, but I think there's only 4 games. Just Mario Kart World, DK Bonanza, Pokemon Legends, Kirby Air Riders. Legends is a little bit confusing because it doesn't count the Switch 1 sales. So if you combined the Switch 1 and 2 sales for Pokemon Legends, it's 12 million.
Yep.
So it's a lot higher than it looks, but I guess for like just Switch 2 only. I think it's Switch 2 physical only, if I'm not mistaken.
Physical only?
I think it's only physical because you could get the Switch 2 digital version of the game, but it counts as a Switch 1 version because it can be played on a Switch 1.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
There's not much here. I mean, the console just came out, so obviously there's not going to be a lot of games. But yeah, Mario Kart World at 14 million, not a surprise. Donkey Kong Bonanza is a little bit lower than I thought it would be. I thought maybe it'd be a little bit higher, considering how hard they've been pushing it. But I do think this is a super, super evergreen title for them. I think it's going to end up doing like 10 million by the time Switch 2 generation's over, which isn't anything crazy for like Switch games. For first-party Switch games, but I think it'll still end up selling a decent amount.
Yeah,
as time goes on.
Especially if they lower the price at one point, because a lot of people are waiting for those games to go.
But...
Yeah, probably not. But I have a feeling a lot of people think that Switch 2 games are way too expensive right now, and that's why they're not buying them and they're just waiting. So,
right.
I don't know.
That's why Mario Kart World sold 14 million, because I bet most of those are the bundle.
It's the bundle for sure. Yeah, it has to be. But yeah. One of the thing that I have in my notes here for this is that they only show titles that have over 1 million copies sold. So if you didn't sell 1 million copy, you're not on the list. And as you can see, we don't see Metroid Prime 4 on the list.
No Prime 4.
And we don't see Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment either. So that means that these games have sold under 1 million copy, at least for this fiscal year, which...
Yeah, but they both came out at the very end, so I imagine they'll get onto the sales charts next quarter.
Probably next time, but it's a bit worrying that these games are not selling. Obviously, they're not like Mario, Zelda. They're just, mid-interesting titles, but I don't know. I was expecting more from Metroid Prime 4. It is such a disappointing game, and it's now we know it's not selling that great either. That probably means we'll never get another Metroid Prime game, which kind of sucks.
It'll be a long time. Yeah, like they're probably gonna go back to like 2D Metroid.
Yeah, Metroid Dread was
I don't
actually
think we'll go
quite
back to
good. I
Prime.
could see another one of these.
And
but
Dread
yeah,
sold like 3 million or something, which for
Yeah.
Metroid was very, very good. Because it's usually a
was
very low seller.
very high. Just to add a bit, I know I just mentioned Metroid Prime 4 is not on the list because it didn't sell a million, but I've read news that both copies combined, like Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 1 and Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 2, if you combine both sales, then they exceed over 1 million copies sold. So, but
I can see that.
you have to,
Yeah.
add them both together to reach that million. So, as you said, maybe in 3 months for the next fiscal year report, we'll see more, we'll learn more. But for now, I don't know. I'm a bit scared that those big holiday titles, they haven't even broken the 1 million copies sold. It kind of sucks.
Well,
let's see.
I mean, like, what do they expect? They're pricing everything at $70.
Yeah.
Like, obviously the sales aren't going to be as good. Like, people don't have the extra income to afford this stuff.
I know, and it keeps...
So, like, that's just, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Like, the Switch itself, I'm sure you have the screen for it, has sold 17 million, which is extremely good. I think it's the fastest selling console of all time. So, yeah, selling 17 million Switch 2s within a time period of like 7-8 months is pretty nuts.
Trying to... Because we have all of the graphics here, but yeah, I'm trying to find... Yeah, Switch 1 is still pretty strong. Sold like 1.3 million copies last quarter. So that's still pretty good.
Yeah, well, the Switch 1 is officially the best-selling Nintendo console.
It is. But
So, yeah.
there is still one console that keeps finding hidden consoles in their background.
Yes, the PS2,
The
of
PS2,
course.
man. The PS2. It's never going to be beaten. Like, they always find more and more to sell, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also funny how we don't have a lot of details on, those digital only games like Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour and Drag X Drive. So I was curious to see how
they
many...
probably flopped. Like,
probably,
I can't
but-
imagine they sold well at all.
I want to see how many copies they sold. Like, was it like 50,000? Like, was it that bad, or was it 100,000? I don't know. They don't
It's probably
say.
pretty bad. I can't imagine either of those games sold more than 100,000. There's no way.
No,
There's probably less than that.
probably, yeah. But as we can see on this graph here, even though those games didn't sell that much, the console is selling like hotcakes. So this is a comparison of the first like 30 weeks of Switch 2 versus Switch 1, and Switch 2 is kicking the Switch 1's butt. So we'll see if the graphic keeps looking like that in like a couple months, or if it's gonna flatline. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. I think it all comes down to, like, I think a lot of it really is just, are they going to deliver heavy hitters soon? And are they going to keep raising prices? Because if they don't deliver heavy hitters and they keep slowly raising the price of everything, which I know they can't completely control because of the tariffs going on, but if those two things happen, the sales will drop very fast.
Yeah.
So they need to be very aware of that and try to keep their greed in check. Like, all corporations are greedy. That's how they're designed to be. But like, you're gonna ruin your system if you do those two things. You continue raising prices and you take too long to release the heavy hitters.
Yeah, totally agree. Nintendo Switch has reached the highest sales volume of any Nintendo hardware. Okay.
Also, 129 million active users is insane.
That's
That is
big.
so many people actively playing the Nintendo Switch. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know about you, but that's the console I spend the most time with. I play more Switch 2 than anything else, really. So I can see why there's
This is Switch 1.
Oh, this is
There's
Switch
still-
1. Oh,
That's
my
still how
God.
many active playing users there are that are still
wow.
playing Switch games.
Okay, that's big.
120 million. That
Okay.
is insane.
I misread that slide. Oh my God, that's even more impressive. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is really, really impressive. Yeah.
That's big. Well, good job, Nintendo. You made a banger. Keep making bangers, please, now. After that, yeah, they just show the software, and these are the upcoming games. So, I don't know, they just wanted to show investors that they have games coming out. So,
Nintendo
Animal
Switch 2
Crossing.
has Switch 2 editions and a couple games.
Yep. Bella Bell Park, Yoshi Book, Fire Emblem, Splatoon Raiders. Oh, see, it's TBD. It's not even 2026. We don't know anything about Splatoon Raiders. It's TBD.
I mean, it's got to be this year. That would
has.
feel kind of surprising if it isn't.
Like, as you can see by the calendar, we have a game in January, February, March, then spring for Yoshi.
Well,
So,
Tomodachi Life is April.
April for Tomodachi Life. Then we still are missing
I guess we don't know
Rhythm
Rhythm Heaven yet, but
Pokemon Champions,
coming.
Splatoon. Yeah, Splatoon is coming out this summer, probably June or July. That's my guess. That's my best guess right now.
probably.
And look at all those third-party games. That's a lot. Lots of Fire
Quite a
Emblem.
bit.
I mean, lots of Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, those were basically all of the earning and stuff from Nintendo. Let me go to the next topic, which is Game Boy games. You want to play Game Boy?
Yes, they have launched. They've given us Yoshi for Game Boy and Balloon Kid. I actually didn't know that there was a sequel to Balloon Fight from the NES.
Yes,
So
same.
I guess that's kind of interesting, I suppose.
I have Yoshi. That's a game I played as a kid. I have it on Game Boy, but yeah, same. The balloon thing, I had no idea it was even a game. So
Yeah. I mean, we're getting Virtual Boy soon. So it was funny. I actually thought that I missed the pre-order, but apparently I pre-ordered the Virtual Boy stuff like the day that they announced it.
yeah,
Because I was like, crap, I missed the pre-orders. Then I checked my purchase history. I'm like, oh, never mind. No, I didn't.
No, you
So
didn't.
yeah.
Well, that's a good thing because this is gonna be big, man. The Virtual Boy.
Yes.
I can't believe I
Wow.
bought this thing. It's so dumb.
It is. You know what's really funny? Nintendo actually confirmed you can use the Labo VR headset to play Virtual Boy games too.
So you don't even need the proper cardboard. So
I 100% guarantee you that cardboard is exactly the same as the Labo cardboard. It's just a different color.
yeah,
But it's
for
probably
sure.
the exact. It's just like extra inventory that they needed to try to sell.
This is probably that for sure.
It's probably
yeah.
a part of the reason why they're releasing Virtual Boy. They're like, well, crap, we have all this cardboard from the Labo that didn't sell. What are we going to do with all this?
One thing I'm wondering is if you're going to be able to play the Virtual Boy games on your TV, like using a normal controller without having
They keep
to put
saying,
the whole thing in your face, you know?
yeah, I mean, they keep saying you can't do that, but I'm telling you, someone's going to find a way to do it. There's just no way.
There's
I
just no way
refuse
why
to believe
this
it.
wouldn't work. Like, okay, you're
Yeah,
not going to get
there
the
has to be an
stereoscopic
exploit.
3D effect. Okay, sure, who cares about that? If you can still play the game, like, just make it playable, you know?
There has to be an exploit, I'm sure.
There's probably going to be
I'm
one.
sure there's a trick to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Funny thing about those Game Boy Classics is that if you're playing this here in North America or in Europe, both of those games are going to be Game Boy games. But the Japanese version of Balloon Kid is actually the Game Boy Color version. So they are getting
Oh, okay.
a different version. I don't know why we are not getting that one as well. But as you can see, it's the same freaking game, but with colors.
The color version. You know what is because this is not the first time Nintendo did this, because there was also a Donkey Kong Country game or Donkey Kong Land game. Donkey Kong Land 3 had a color version that only came out in Japan.
Oh, I didn't
So
know
if
that.
they So I wonder, because I know Donkey Kong Land, I think Donkey Kong Land 1 through 3 are also on Switch Online. I wonder if the Japanese version also has the color version and not the original American version that's only black and white.
Maybe we need to check that, but yeah, it's
Yeah, that'd be something to look up. I'd be curious.
I found it interesting that this was a different trailer for the Japanese account and the North American account, but as you can see, it's the
Yeah,
same
we get
freaking
the
game.
crappy version.
Like,
Yeah.
it's the same game.
Yeah, that's funny.
But still, you can just make like a Japanese Nintendo account and download it, so it's not a big deal. Like, the console is region free, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, am I looking forward to play these two games? No, I will not.
I don't care at all. Yeah.
I'm happy to see the list like getting bigger and bigger. But I played Yoshi as a kid, and it's a puzzle game. It's fun. I don't want to play it again.
It's fine.
That
yeah,
fun.
it's just kind of fine.
It's just okay. Yeah. I think the last news we have here is that a bunch of media people were actually flown to New York for a special Nintendo behind closed door presentation, which ended up being like a bunch of third-party games that were playable, like Resident Evil and Pragmata. So I guess most of those games we already covered because of the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, but basically, apparently, both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem are amazing, and they run flawlessly on Switch 2, and it's gonna be great. So I'm happy that this is the case, to be honest.
Yeah, that's honestly not too surprising. So I know these people also tried the Virtual Boy, and I think there's like another game. No, they also tried the Mario Tennis as well.
Yeah.
So heard good things about even both of those things, even the Virtual Boy.
It's gonna be interesting. Like I'm really hyped for that, even though I shouldn't be because it's one of the dumbest idea ever. But okay,
yeah,
it's a dumb Nintendo idea.
It's so stupid, but I'm honestly kind of excited to try it out for like a day.
Yeah. So also this one, Pragmata. Oh man, this is gonna be great. Resident Evil Requiem was 60 FPS docked and portable. And from what this looks here, I think Pragmata is also 60 FPS. That seems smooth. I cannot confirm that though.
Yep.
But it looks kind of smooth. Maybe it's 60 or some really good 30. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Yep. So I think that's all that we have for the news today. As we said earlier, there were lots of news this week. Lots of cool things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to...
Now just Q&A.
Yeah, do you want to answer some Q&A? Let's move up a bit. Let's push this thing up. There you go.
Oh, we've been shoved up.
I selected 4 questions for us to answer today, starting with this one from SamComic_. For the next Legend of Zelda game, what direction do you want them to take? I feel like they've kind of perfected the open world genre as a whole, so I am curious to see what style the next game is going to go for.
I mean, it's going to be open world again. Like
you
100%.
think? You think they're not going to... Okay, maybe Zelda is an open world game now, but I have a feeling they could also go the path of, maybe remaking Ocarina of Time, but with a totally different gameplay style. So not open world, but bigger than ever, but I don't know how they will
I mean,
figure that out.
Maybe they could do that, but like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom sold like 20 million, 30 million copies. There's no way they're not going to stick with open world. Now, they might finally actually fix the dungeons in the next game where they actually make them dungeons, and it's literally the solution is so simple. Like all they have to do is just limit the tools at your disposal. So like instead of having like all these like different runes that you can use, you just have like 1 or 2 different like abilities to get through an entire dungeon, and that's literally it. Or like maybe you have to find abilities in the dungeons themselves, kind of like how you used to have to find items in the old Zelda games. So if they just do that and then still have like shrines or whatever the shrines are called in the new one, if they still have those kinds of things in the game, I think that'd be fine. So I feel like that's what they should do. In terms of what they will do next, I have no idea.
Yeah, same. It's a big surprise, and especially since now we get a new Zelda game every 7 to 8 years. It's still gonna be quite a while before we get one. So
it's gonna be a long time.
I don't know what direction they will take, but one thing's for sure, I think they're gonna release a couple remakes before we get the next proper 3D Zelda game. So I think
100%.
we discussed this like last week. Is it gonna be Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons? Is it gonna be Ocarina of Time? Is it gonna be Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD? Who knows? But they're definitely gonna re-release an old game before releasing another one. Let's go with the
wouldn't be
next
surprised.
question. Oh, this one's for you. Are you still in? It's a JM Red Goopy.
Oh yeah, this is a meme. Yeah, I was like, so when the Switch 2 like was first announced in April when they were doing all the games, I was like in shock that they didn't show Smash Bros. Melee when they were doing the GameCube Switch Online. Like, what the heck? I was like visibly like very just like shocked about that. I honestly am still shocked. What are they waiting for? Like, come on, it's Smash Bros.
That's kind of weird. Like, even Smash 64 is not available on NSO. Like, what is wrong with Smash Bros? Why is it taking so long?
What are you waiting for? And where's Pokemon? No Pokemon at all on the game? You have Game Boy Switch Online and no Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's a sin. Like, what are you... I don't understand. Okay, Balloon... Instead of, like, Balloon Kid or Yoshi... No, we get those instead of Pokemon. Okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what they have in plan for Pokemon. Like, I don't know why they don't want to re-release the older ones. This makes no sense.
It just feels like those games are just like their emergency glass games. If something really bad happens to them financially, like, okay, now we break the glass, now we drop those games. That's what it feels like. They're just holding them as hostage until they need them.
That's such a good way to put it. Oh, man, I love it. But yeah, maybe it's the same thing for Smash. Maybe... I don't know. I don't know why Smash isn't there yet. Like, especially Smash 64. Come on, like, this game
that
is
should have been
old.
added years ago.
It should be there. Like, I can understand games like DK64 or Diddy Kong Racing not being there yet because they were made by Rareware. Rareware now belongs to Microsoft. You gotta pay IP,
but there's
licensing,
plenty.
blah blah blah.
We got Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. What are we waiting? Just throw them on there. It's taking so long.
But have you heard of Balloon Fighter 64? Though maybe that's the one you want.
Maybe. Actually, I'd rather just play Yoshi on Game Boy.
Yoshi on Game Boy.
Just give me that.
The second question was, would you guys be excited for a Kid Icarus Uprising remaster for Switch 1 or Switch 2?
Yes. I love that game.
Yeah, it's a good
game. That game's fun.
But I'd be more excited for a sequel rather than a remaster, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, a sequel would be cool, but I would also be okay with a remaster because I'd like to play the game and that doesn't physically hurt my hands.
Yep.
I think that would be nice.
That game was painful. Like, I couldn't play more than like 1 or 2 chapters at a time, and after I had to take a break because, man, even though I had the little stupid plastic shell to hold your DS for you, even with this, it hurt. It hurts.
Dude, I was such an idiot because when I first played the game, I'm like, I don't need that shell. So for the first 30 minutes, I tried to play it. And afterwards, I literally had to take an hour break because my hands hurt so bad. I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with this game? Yeah, and then I put on the shell, and it was a little bit better, but it still hurt to play.
It still hurt even with the shell. It's a painful game. You got to suffer through it, but the game is pretty dang good. And yeah,
it's an incredible game. That's why, I mean, I would be very excited for a remaster. Yep. Just because I'd like to see them remake it with just like a regular controller, and it doesn't hurt to play.
Like twin sticks, that's all you need for this to work.
Yeah, twin sticks. That'd be great. Yeah.
Twin sticks and a beautiful ergonomic controller, and that's all you need. Come on, Nintendo.
Yep, exactly.
We'll tell Reggie next week when he's here. So
yeah, we'll tell him to make that. Yeah.
Okay, third question by Red Yoshi. This one's funny. So, out of these 5 IPs, okay, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Splatoon, and Pikmin, you can only keep 2. You gotta delete 3 of these. My idea is already, it's pretty easy, it's done, but maybe yours is gonna be different because I know you love Splatoon quite a lot. But yeah, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Splatoon, and Pikmin, which one do you kill? Which one do you save? You can only save 2. I would say
I can only keep 2 of them?
You can only keep 2. You gotta kill 3. Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously Mario has to stay.
Yeah, Mario's staying for sure.
Oh my God, I don't know.
See, I knew that one was gonna be good for you because obviously my main 2 franchises are Mario and Zelda. That's my favorite games of all time. So this one was easy for me. I can kill Pokemon. It's sad. I can kill Splatoon.
I don't know if I can kill Pokemon. I am super nostalgic for the old Pokemon games. But it would be hard.
Yeah. Are you more nostalgic
I don't know, like,
compared to Zelda?
I'm not that nostalgic for Zelda games. I can kill Zelda.
Okay, see, that's how I knew this was a good question, that we would have different opinions on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Zelda games. So I didn't really grow up with any of them. I can also kill Pikmin. Again, I like the Pikmin games, but
yeah,
I'd be fine killing that. The question is killing Pokemon or Splatoon. I don't know. Oh my God, I don't know. I think I'd have to kill Splatoon, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I love Splatoon, but I hate the idea of never being able to play a Pokemon game ever again. Like, the old ones, I will always cherish those old ones that I played when I was like a little kid. So, yeah, I probably would have to keep Mario and Pokemon, as painful as that is.
Yeah, but that's a solid pick. Great games. I picked Mario and Zelda because, I don't know, Zelda, man. I grew up with A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, then Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and then Skyward Sword. We don't mention that one around here. But after that, the open world games and even all of the spin-offs. Yeah, I have to keep Zelda. I just have to. And Mario, well, duh. It's Mario. You have to keep Mario. But
well, yeah, you can't get rid of Mario. Yeah.
But yeah, Pikmin, I love Pikmin, but also I would kill it because I don't have like an emotional attachment to Pikmin. It's just a great game series.
There's also not a lot of the games either, and that's why I also decided to kill Splatoon. There's only a few Splatoon games.
Yeah, there's only
three.
And
I have sunk hundreds of hours into Splatoon, but I've also sunk hundreds of hours into Pokemon, and there's way more variety
in Pokemon.
So, and I know that there are a bunch of bad Pokemon games. There's also a lot of really good ones. So it has a mix of both.
Yeah, so hope that answers your question. We killed those poor games.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Quackers121, what is your guys' favorite non-Nintendo game? Maybe do a top 3.
Oh my god, this is hard. This is
I don't
really
know if we have 3 of them, but favorite non-Nintendo game?
I can at least think of 3. I don't know if they're my top 3. So, like, number 1, we were just talking about this earlier, but Resident Evil 4 is up there.
Mm-hmm.
I love that game to death. That is fantastic. Any Tetris game, well, any of the more modern ones. I really like Tetris Effect Connected and Tetris 99. And, oh my gosh, the third one. It's hard to say. It's probably a fight between... Man, I don't know. This is hard. It's going to be a fight between, like, maybe Bloons or Black Ops 3 because of all of the mod support that game has. God, I don't know. That's really difficult.
It's really hard, like, to pick one.
I would just say those are my 4 off the top of my head.
Those are pretty solid picks, to be honest. Like, my pick is garbage. You already knew what my first pick is going to be because that's the game I spent the most time with, but...
Fortnite.
If I'm not playing Nintendo games, I'm playing Fortnite most of the time. I'm playing on PC, and my go-to game on PC, sadly, is Fortnite. But I love this freaking game.
Dude, there's no shame in that. There's no shame. You can like whatever game you want. Like, who cares if it's like an easy game to like hate on? If you like the game, then so be it. You're allowed to enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah.
After that, I'm trying to think of other games that I played that I spent a lot of time with, and I'm thinking of Team Fortress 2. I spent like thousands upon thousands of hours playing this on PC. Obviously nowadays there's not a big community anymore, and the novelty factor is no longer there. So every time I try to replay TF2, it's kind of boring to me. But if I could, bring back the good old TF2 from when I was a kid, then this is definitely one of my favorite non-Nintendo game. Resident Evil 4 was a solid pick. It's a great game. What do I play? I play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 when I'm bored. I don't know if you've played that.
Really? That's a very specific game. I used to play the third game as a kid. I love Tycoon 3.
Okay, I grew up with Tycoon Classic, the first one, but Tycoon 2, like, it features everything from the first game, but builds upon it. It's the same game but with more content, so that's the one I go to. So I don't know, man. Roller Coaster Tycoon, it came out of a cereal box when I was a kid. That's how I got this game. Like,
that's really funny.
I had a freaking box of Fruit Loops, and then bada bing bada boom, they were giving out PC games.
Dude, imagine if you could buy cereal and get like Switch games. Like, oh, I got a bowl of this. Trix has a copy of Mario Odyssey in it. Whoa,
that would be sick. Hey, you can get a Mario Odyssey amiibo.
Actually,
in a cereal box.
That would be kind of. I mean, there is the Super Mario cereal amiibo.
Yeah.
So I do actually have that. I have the cereal. It expired like 6 years ago, so I'd probably die if I ate any of the cereal. But I do have it.
It's probably just gonna make you sick. I don't think it's gonna kill you.
Probably
Like-
not. I have to wait another 20 years before he could kill you.
Well,
before it gets
there
the
you go.
dangerous bacteria.
You have content for Nathaniel Bandy in 20 years. Eating
Oh, I can't
dangerous
wait.
expired cereal. Will I die?
I'll be like, what's that channel? The Skippy 90. He's the guy that like used to eat like he drank like a 20-year-old Pepsi Crystal and then he puked afterwards.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do
I
that.
forgot what that channel was called. Yeah, I'll be just like him.
It's like those people opening up like cans from the World War II rations in old cans.
Oh
and then
God!
they smell, and I'm like, no, don't.
Don't
Just
do that.
Don't
Yeah,
leave
that's
it
a
in the
really,
can
really bad
and
idea.
bury it in a landfill and never touch it again, dude. This thing is radioactive at this point.
Yeah. Well, that's even worse because those cans probably have like lead in it and all sorts of bad stuff.
Yeah, you totally don't want to eat that or even drink that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for this week's podcast. That was a great one. We had a lot of news and a lot of things. Thank you for your questions, guys, by the way. A lot more questions this week, so this is pretty pug. I want more questions for next week, so please leave them in the comment section down below.
Yes, let us know. We need your questions.
All of them. All right.
Yes, and don't forget, you can watch us on Spotify as well if you just
Yep.
want to listen. So, links in the description.
And there's also video on Spotify as well. Like you, obviously, I mostly just like you. I mostly use Spotify with my earbuds, but we actually upload the video also on Spotify, so you can watch us.
Yep, that's right.
There as well. Thank you so much for watching the podcast. I'll see you next week, guys. Same time, same channel, same everything.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Let's go. See ya.
All right, see ya.